Jules here from Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. So I've put my journal, the pages I've sorted out, I've cut the ephemera out. As you can see, I've just been looking through it. I have done some blue, these are dyed papers, and they will be available in a digikit. They are shades of blue. There's a couple of these in. Now there is ephemera that I'm going to be going through. I've also printed on the backs of the digital papers, and it's like a blue lilac colour, so you can introduce pinks and things like that. Now one of the things that I have been doing is I've been printing on book pages, and I've just been printing flowers. I've done some little stencils. This is one of my paintings. It's a botanical, another botanical with some clock faces. I just did a whole pile, and what I did was I just got a book page that was 21 centimeters wide, and it was about 14 centimeters deep. And what I did was I just adjusted my printer. All printers are different. They're not typically old book pages. They've got a nice texture to them, but it would be what I normally use for ephemera or for gluing, things like that. And then I just print off, and it's turned out quite nice. And what I normally do with my pages is I make envelopes. So one of the thing was I just fold it in half. This is the story of Victor Hugo. Fold that one over, and then all I do is I just cut a slant up there, and I will stitch these. I have several of them. This was me. I've stuck that one, but I was printing one of my digitals. And as you can see, it's sort of like you've got the edge, but that doesn't bother me. So we've got a I'm looking for some more. Another one that I didn't. And these are just some of the things that I've done for my digitals. Again, I just folded it up so I've got the writing that way, and I made sure that, you know, my patterns are that way. So this is one way of making your ephemera. Another one is, I saw this, it was scrapbooking. Is it Scrapbooking With Me? E from Scrapbooking With Me. And it's a 6-pocket envelope. So what happens is this goes on your page. It folds over your page. Right, we'll get a page. And it goes on like that. And what you do is you glue that bit and that bit, and you glue it on, and you do the same with that. Then you've got 6 pockets to put ephemera tags and things like that in. And I thought, when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's brilliant. I think it was her daughter Melina. She has her own YouTube channel, but E was doing it. And this one I just used some of my offcuts for my digital. Obviously there's a bit there, and I did some stenciling here, and this is chalk. All I did was I coloured it with chalk, and the chalks I'm using is the All Night Media, and it's called Cool Tones. I've had these for years. They were $1.99. I don't even think that they make them now, but it's All Night Media. and you do get like little applicators. I've thrown mine out because you get like the little makeup sponges, and they just matched the colours. They're like quite boho colours. You can use any size of envelope. I like the square ones. And what I do is I cut that off. I did use my trimmer, but I also took a little bit off because it was just too soft, because I have taken part of the fold. And it's fine that it's rough. And what happens is this, I just like a little hinge, although it's going to get, it will stay up. And there we have it. And then that folds down like that. And that goes around your pocket. So what we will do is we will concentrate on doing this. So what I'm looking for is my papers. I'm just going to use the ones that I've just printed off, because I haven't printed on the back of them. And I'm going to use this one. Now one thing is, do not ink it to that, because you want that as a, so when you glue in, not ink, don't glue that down. You put your glue around the edges. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do the middle with my glue stick. It's possible. I don't know whether you can see me following it. It's a bit fiddly, but it's worth it, and it's not too fiddly. And then I'll just put that there, and we can rip that bit off. If you take a bit of the envelope off, it's fine, like what I've done there. Right, so I'm just taking that a bit closer. There we are. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, do I want the same one? No, I'm going to do a different one. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of my cabbage dye paper. I'll do this one. It's a weird colour. The cabbage dye paper that I've used as a digital, because I did scan it. And I'll use, this is just, is it Donna Salazar Designs, mixed media. I've got the coral and the grey, and I've got the blue and the pink, and I've been using these, so we'll just to make it pop, so you can see it better. And the same with this in here. Now, I should have coloured it with chalk. That's what I did the last one. Right. We'll use some chalk. There we are. And because there's ink on the pad, it does pick up the chalk, and it picks it up quite intensely as well. And we'll put a bit of pale blue on here. Not that it'll go pale blue, but... And we'll do around the edges. And then that pops as well. Sorry if I'm out of the window, we're just moving that out the way. So there we are. I'm just putting that down again. I'm just going to trim it because it's only sort of like a thin copy of paper. These bits aren't stuck to the envelope, so that's it. And I've just decanted some of my glue into one of these small glue pots. It's just so it's easier to use. They've got like little thin nozzles. I got these, it was either Amazon or could have been AliExpress. And I'm just going to go up a little bit at the sides there. And this is the flap that goes down, so we'll just there we are. And then when it's folded in half, you really should wait till it dries, but waiting isn't in my nature. That's how I make more mistakes than anything. So that's it. And then what I will do is I will get my little punch, and that's about it. And then we'll do, and there we have it. I have another page, so I can have one at the front of the journal there and one at the back of the journal. So I'm quite pleased with these, and I'm glad I watched. Because I'm so busy now, I don't get to see a lot of videos, and I try and make a point of catching up with everybody's videos, because I love getting ideas, and I love seeing what everybody's doing. But it's starting to get harder and harder, but there you are. And it's just nice, you know, to be able to put your tags, and you can do them any colour. I mean, you know, whatever, if you're doing a vintage journal and you're using coffee dyed paper, you know, you can use brown envelopes, you can still use white envelopes, cream envelopes, and you can cover them with coffee dyed paper. You can collage them with tickets and things like that. But I thought, no, they're just a great little piece of ephemera, so easy to make, and it just decorates your pages. So I really like these. I think they're so lovely, so pretty. And if you do make them, you know, let me see. Let me know what you did. I would, you know, I love to hear what you've done. If you've got your own YouTube channel, drop me a note. Let me let me know that you've got your own YouTube channel and what you're doing. Okay, so I hope you get something out of this. I'll see you in the next video. But if you do want to carry on, you know, with my journey on this Ooh La La in shades of blue, please subscribe. I love all my subscribers. I do appreciate it. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye.